Good morning from the Duke Sport Shop Studios, downtown Newberry. Dan Hardemuth, glad to have you along. It is finally Friday. Get ready for the weekend now with a look at your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. Your local news this morning is being brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Luce County Veteran Services Office would like to congratulate our 2021 Luce County Veteran of the Year, Dean Oswald. You can read all about Oswald's selection in this week's Newberry News. The Luce County Veteran Services Office, proud to advocate for our area veterans. In your local news this morning, the LMAS District Health Department has issued a public health warning as COVID cases are on the rise. The public health warning came yesterday in an announcement from the LMAS District Health Department. They say with COVID cases rising rapidly and local hospitals and public health system facing capacity limits, they need residents' help in following basic mitigation protocols. LMAS says that they are looking to help manage the ongoing surge and are recommending that people continue to wear masks and get vaccinated. During the first 16 months of the COVID pandemic from March of 2020 through July of 2021, the LMAS counties added 2,300 COVID cases and 20 deaths. However, in the last 4 months from August through December, the LMAS counties have added 2,139 cases and 15 deaths. That's a 48% rate of all cases during the pandemic and 43% of deaths occurring in just the past 4 months. LMAS says that we should not take the Delta variant of the COVID virus lightly. Everyone ages 5 and up is also currently eligible to be vaccinated. Overall, LMAS says counties are only 61% fully vaccinated, with the lowest vaccination completion rates in ages 12 to 19 and a 49% vaccination rate of those ages 20 to 39. The LMAS District Health Department has been advised by local hospitals that they are reaching bed capacity with COVID patients, and there's a lack of hospitals to transfer critically ill patients into. As part of the public health warning, the LMAS District Health Department is advising the following. If you haven't been vaccinated or gotten your booster, do so immediately. Wear a mask indoors, in public, or other crowded spaces. Face masks are very effective at reducing the risk of infection. Get tested for COVID-19 if you don't feel well or believe you have been exposed to someone who has tested positive for COVID. And if you test positive or have a confirmed exposure, ask your medical care provider about receiving possible antibody treatments. These treatments greatly reduce the risk of severe illness and hospitalization. You're also asked to stay home when you're sick, except to seek medical care. If you want more information, you can go online to lmasdhd.org. As part of that ongoing battle, the LMAS District Health Department, along with the National Guard, will partner up for free COVID-19 testing in Manistique this weekend. It'll take place at the Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital from 9 until noon and 1 until 3 on Saturday. You can enter on the Southtown Drive from Highway US 2. Testing will take place under the drive-through tent behind the Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital. One man is dead following a fatal car crash in Alger County. Authorities say the accident will remain under investigation and names have not been yet released pending notification of the family. The Alger County Sheriff's Department responded to the single car crash at approximately 1:05 yesterday afternoon after receiving a 911 call reporting the accident on M77. Preliminary investigations show that a 70-year-old male failed to negotiate a curve in the roadway, exiting on the west side of M77 and striking several large trees. The driver of that vehicle had to be removed by the Burt Township Fire Department using the jaws of life. The driver was transported to UP Health Systems in Marquette, where he died because of his injuries. Alcohol was not believed to be a factor. The Burt Township Ambulance Corps, Burt Township Fire Department, Alger EMS, and the Alger County Sheriff's Office were all responding to the accident. Once again, the identity of the victim will not be released until the family is notified. Engadine Consolidated Schools is looking to bring some cheer to your holiday season. Their annual kindergarten through 12 Christmas concert is coming up next week. It'll be Wednesday, December 8th. The concert will start at 6 p.m. Parents of performers have to have their students to their classroom by 5:45 p.m. Due to the length of the program, kindergarten through 6th grade students may leave after the elementary portion of the concert is finished. That event is open to the public. You're welcome to attend at 6 o'clock Wednesday night, the Engadine Schools annual Christmas concert. 2 holiday classics are a part of a special program being offered by the MSU Extension Office locally. The Luce County 4-H is presenting a holiday-themed myth-busting movies. Find out if a person can really walk on top of a moving train. What about all the traps used in the hit movie Home Alone? Would they really work? You can join myth-busting movies to figure out whether it's holiday Hollywood magic or real-life action. The special program will take place on December 27th through the 31st from 3 until 5 p.m. It's open to youth ages 8 and up. Watch the hit movies Polar Express and Home Alone and break down what is real and what is fiction. For more information, call 906-322-6803. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news from around the region on this Friday. It is your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The local news this morning brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. Call 293-4890. Time now to check in with sports this morning. COVID cases and quarantines causing havoc on the first full week of the winter sports season. Due to low numbers, players and coaches being unavailable, 2 games have already been rescheduled. Tonight's girls basketball game in Engadine will be varsity only now, tipping off at 7 o'clock. There will be no JV contest due to a lack of available players on the Engadine side. So the Lady Eagles and Lady Indians will play a varsity only contest. Once again, that's a tip off at 7 o'clock. The broadcast available on M123 FM. The Tuesday boys basketball season opener for Newberry and Engadine has also been rescheduled due to COVID cases and quarantines. That game will now be played at the end of the season on February 7th. Newberry boys will now open up next Thursday when they take on Sheboygan. NBA history made last night, and not in a good way if you're a fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Thunder 152-79. The 73-point victory was the largest winning margin in NBA history. OKC suffering the worst loss by a single NBA franchise. Things weren't much better for the Detroit Pistons. They kept it close but still lost 114-103 against the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix wins their 18th straight game. It's one of the longest winning streaks in the NBA in recent years. Pistons were led by the 34 points of Jeremy Grant, but 7 different Sun players scored in double figures for Phoenix, who has not lost since the second week of the season. Big college football weekend as conference championships will be on the line. Number 2, Michigan looks to take the Big Ten title and secure a spot in the college football national championship playoff. They take on Iowa in the Big Ten championship game, 8 o'clock on Fox Saturday night. Michigan an 11-point favorite coming into the contest. Michigan will look to win their first Big Ten title under Jim Harbaugh. Many eyes will be on the biggest matchup of the weekend, featuring number 1 Georgia, number 3 Alabama. SEC championship game from Atlanta. Georgia is the last remaining unbeaten team among major conference teams. Even with a loss, they could still get in. Alabama looks to continue its run of dominance. The 2 teams will meet at 4 o'clock on CBS. Other conference championship action this weekend. Tonight, Oregon and Utah battle for the Pac-12 title game. Winner of that one will head to the Rose Bowl. Baylor and Oklahoma State in the Big 12 championship game on Saturday. Oklahoma State ranked 5th, trying to sneak into the college football playoff. Mountain West Championship features Utah State and 19th ranked San Diego State. Sun Belt Conference Championship, Appalachian State and 24th ranked Louisiana. Big one for Cincinnati. They try to complete the undefeated season and secure a spot in the playoff as they take on Houston in the American Athletic Championship. And former Michigan State defensive coordinator Pat Narduzzi looks to lead Pittsburgh to an ACC title as they take on Wake Forest. Lions back in action on Sunday. They'll look for win number 1 again as they take on the Minnesota Vikings in an NFC North matchup. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff on CBS. Your latest local weather forecast for the weekend. A chance of rain and snow mix today, mostly cloudy. Highs in the low 30s, calm wind southwest, 5 miles per hour. Saturday, snow showers, cloudy, a high in the low 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15, gusting as high as 25. New snow accumulation 1 to 2 inches possible. Sunday, snow showers. Snow could be heavy at times. Highs in the low 30s. I'm Dan Harderbrook. That is your latest Newberry News Update here on M123 FM.